It's Alyssa, TACHLES, Tel Aviv. Did you hear the news? If you live in Israel, you'd hear the news. I haven't heard anything from CNN. So Israel is under attack. We just received more than 100 rockets, maybe within a 2-hour period, coming from the south, which is governed by the Hamas, a known terror group. For months, the citizens of southern Israel have just been literally tortured by, and I'm going to call them Gazan Arab terrorists, because that's what they are. The government, I think I read at some point, created just like this day of independence where they were instructed to go to the border fence between Israel and Gaza. And understand, there is nothing Israeli in Gaza anymore except for Israeli money, taking care, probably some medical things, definitely building materials, electricity. Yeah, that's about it that's Israeli in Gaza. So there is no reason for Hamas, and yes, the Arabs in Gaza, they are to blame for this behavior. They have been sending kites with explosives and all different flammable materials. They floated them with balloons, anything that they can do to get anything to move over the border, burning the fields, burning anything. I mean, it's just total destruction was happening down in the southern border of Israel for months. And in the last day or two, things are getting hot. But as I heard from some friends all around Israel and in the areas, and we all have this application called Seva Adom on our phones. So everybody's phone was exploding because 100 rockets, more than that. And yes, we have the Iron Dome, thank God, but it can't get every one of them. And people are being injured, murdered. There was a bus that got hit by a rocket, so it exploded. It's really horrible. It's so disheartening, though, to know that as I sit and hear this news all through Facebook or calling to friends, everybody, in Israel, we all start to check in with each other when things get a little crazy. Nothing on CNN. Oh, I did read somebody wrote that Sky News was reporting. They're pretty anti-Semitic, but a bombardment of rockets? So here's the deal. I don't feel very comfortable knowing that people's children are down on the border and that they are going up against this massive attack. It is not comfortable at all to know that anybody is in harm's way. But you have no idea how awful war is. And you have no idea, unless you have been in war, and no idea how horrible the sound of a siren is and what it's like to run to a public bomb shelter, what it's like to run to any type of shelter because you are under rocket attack. It's a nightmare. I'm alone, but I think of my friends with children and the children being afraid. Actually, sometimes that's even easier because you don't focus on yourself and you focus on the children and keeping them calm and cool. But man, who deserves this? And who thinks it's right? And I hope everybody in the world marches through the streets for the rights of Israeli citizens to live safely, rocket-free, that they march through the streets tomorrow, globally, against the crazy madness that we are receiving at the hands of Hamas terrorists. Don't get me started about Linda Sarsour or Farrakhan or the Congress lady that wrapped herself in a Palestinian flag when she got into the United States Congress. Do not get me started, because I am so disgusted. These are haters. These are anti-Semites, anti-Zionists, anti-Israel. anti-Israel. And they are haters. And they are hate inciters. And there is nothing good about them. So if you march in that women's march and you participate and support that march, you've aligned yourself with a terrorist group. Or you've aligned yourself with Farrakhan, who is pure evil. I'm done. Just sitting close because I just not very good with this whole siren thing and rocket thing. It doesn't really sit well with this American, the foreigner in a foreign country. Hashtag the New Yorker lost in the Middle East. It doesn't sit well with me at all. I don't think it sits well with any of my countrymen. Peace out.